Now we're going to do something a little fun here. I didn't see this before, but yeah, it's definitely an option. Right here we have an LMG team, which is hardened veterans, which is pretty cool. Now, these guys here, this section can activate automatically as a point-blank fire activation, which basically only a single section can do it at a time. So he's going to do that, and he's going to fire on this unit, which he can see, and is also in that village area. So basically what's going to happen, I'm going to activate him automatically. He's going to turn in place, basically to bring his front fire arc within arc, and you can do that when you do a fire order. It doesn't count as movement, and there won't be any penalties. And that'll bring this target within his fire arc, and then he's going to open up at point-blank fire. It'll be a +2 for point-blank fire. It'll be a -2 because of the hard cover that the village provides. Yeah, and plus he's going to get a +1 because he's hardened veterans. So let's resolve this and see what happens. Right, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle around this building, because the way I represent it, the buildings are actually there for scenic effect. And if we look at this, the actual location of this unit is right there on the edge of this built-up area. This is basically an area piece of terrain. At least that's how I handle it. So units literally move through this, and you can ignore the buildings and the actual location of things, which is pretty much how you would handle it anyway. Anyway, this unit is battle-hardened. That's where it's located. And if we see what's going on here, it's an automatic activation. He's going to do a fire order against this unit. If we get this out of the way as well, you can see what's going on here. That's where his actual location is right there. Now he's within 2 inches. He can see him. Now he's going to automatically activate and issue a fire order. And with that order, he is going to make a move to bring this guy in his fire arc, which is 90 degrees to either side or 180 degrees. That's fine enough for me. In fact, let's not turn him all the way. I don't want to expose the flank to enemy fire. That's good right there. Range is within close range, which is 4 inches, so he's going to get a +2. However, this is hard cover. They're going to have a -2 to hit them. So it's going to basically cross out. This unit is battle-hardened, which basically means they're going to get a +1 to hit. So the effect is basically a +1. So let's roll that dice and see what we get here. It's a little tray. They have a +1. They need a 6+. And they get 6, 7, 8, 9. They scored a 9, and that's pretty good. We'll pull out our chart and see what we get here. Hopefully we'll avoid some glare. Anyway, the 9 would be this column right here. That's the result. He counts as 2 sections firing because he's an LMG, so the result would be taken to this row, which is disengage times 1. So that 1 unit target will have to make a disengage test. So let's do that right now. And that is a standard regular unit of Panzer Grenadiers. I'm mentioning that because I do have some elite veterans in there. So they get a 2 plus a 1 is 3. That is tragedy. And if we look for under the disengage, we will see that 3 is dispersed. So basically what happens here is this unit of Panzer Grenadiers was effectively dispersed. They're removed from the table. They basically surrendered, broke, ran away, however you want to see it. These guys are now out of action. And that's that, folks. This was a pretty deadly fire. So that's how you handle that fire.